Alright, let's dive into something that's got the rock world buzzing. John 5 and Wednesday 13 are teaming up for a summer/fall 2027 tour, and honestly, this is one of those announcements that feels like it was tailor-made for fans of both artists. But here's the kicker, this isn't just another tour. John 5 is bringing Wednesday 13 on board as the vocalist for his solo band, The Creatures, marking the first time the band will feature a singer. And what makes this really interesting is the setlist they're planning, a journey through John's musical past, including tracks from Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, Motley Crue, and David Lee Roth, alongside his solo work. Personally, I think this is a genius move. It's not just a nostalgia trip, it's a celebration of John's incredible career, and having Wednesday 13's unique voice and stage presence adds a whole new layer to these iconic songs. Now, let's talk about the Wacken Open Air Festival in 2027, where they'll kick off this tour. Wacken is already a legendary event, but this collaboration feels like it's going to elevate it to another level. John 5 himself said he's missed playing these songs, and I can't help but wonder how emotional it must be for him to revisit this part of his career. What many people don't realize is that John has been a staple in the music industry for over 30 years, working with some of the biggest names in rock and metal. From Rob Zombie to Marilyn Manson, and now Motley Crue, his resume is nothing short of impressive. So, this tour isn't just a gig, it's a testament to his legacy. And then there's Wednesday 13, the Duke of Spook, whose horror-punk style has carved out a unique space in the genre. What makes this collaboration even more fascinating is the history between these two. They've been friends for years, touring together as far back as 2010, and Wednesday's admiration for John's work is palpable. In his own words, he's honored to sing these songs alongside John, and I think that respect and camaraderie are going to translate into some killer performances. If you take a step back and think about it, this tour is a meeting of two worlds, John's technical guitar mastery and Wednesday's theatrical, horror-infused vocals. It's a match made in rock heaven. But here's a detail I find fascinating, this isn't just about the music. It's about the evolution of both artists. John 5 has been pushing boundaries with his solo work, releasing a dozen albums since 2011, each showcasing his unique style. And Wednesday 13 has been a force in horror rock, blending genres, and creating a live experience that's as much about theatrics as it is about the music. This collaboration feels like a natural next step for both of them, a way to bring their individual strengths together and create something new. What this really suggests is that even after decades in the industry, these artists are still hungry to innovate and challenge themselves. One thing that immediately stands out is the timing of this announcement. With John 5 fresh off touring with Motley Crue and Wednesday 13 continuing to build his solo legacy, this collaboration feels like a strategic move to keep both artists at the forefront of the rock scene. From my perspective, it's a smart play. It keeps their fanbases engaged and brings in new listeners who might not be familiar with their work. And let's not forget the global appeal of this tour. With dates starting in Germany and likely expanding across Europe and beyond, this isn't just a local event, it's a worldwide celebration of rock music. So, what does this all mean for the future of rock? Personally, I think it's a reminder that the genre is far from dead. Collaborations like this inject new life into classic songs and introduce them to a new generation. It also raises a deeper question, how will this tour influence other artists? Will we see more of these cross-genre, cross-generational collaborations in the future? I certainly hope so. Because if this tour is anything to go by, the results could be nothing short of spectacular. As we wrap up, I'm left with one final thought. This isn't just a tour, it's a moment. A moment where two rock icons come together to celebrate their past, present, and future. And for fans like me, it's a chance to be part of something truly special. So, Mark your calendars for July 28th to 31st, 2027, because Wacken is going to be the place to be. And who knows? Maybe this is just the beginning of something even bigger. What do you think? Are you as excited as I am? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on this and other rock news. Until next time, keep rocking.